Hi everyone, it's Vicky here from Crafty Heaven and thank you very much for joining me today. Today we have a new collection from the Frugal crafter, and I haven't actually worked with this brand before, so it was a bit out of my comfort zone as it's not the sort of thing I would normally use, but I really enjoyed playing with this, and I'm hoping that my samples that I've bought for this collection is something that you will enjoy and hopefully get some inspiration from. So this collection is called Palette of Possibilities. So we have some stamp sets and we also have some stencils. So I will show you the collection first. So let's look at the stencils. So the first one we have, well, they're both 8 by 8 inches, and the first one is Vintage Stencil, and how gorgeous is that? And then we have this one that is Graphic Stencil. So this is leaning more towards possibly masculine cards, and I've made a masculine card using that stencil. We have some stamp sets. So we have the Script Texture A5 stamp set, and I love this stamp here, perfect for journaling, but I have used it on my card sample, so you can use these for backgrounds for your cards. So we've got some scripts here, and yep, I love that. And then we have the Damask background A5 stamp set, and you get these two beautiful background stamps here. So that's the collection. So let me show you the samples and the other products that I've used to make the cards with this collection. So this is my first card sample, and as you can see I've kept it quite simple because I wanted that stamped image to be the main focus. So I've used the Damask background stamp set, and I stamped that with my distress inks, and then I actually went over all the image with my Wink of Stella, and I've also done it to this background nesting die here, so hopefully you can see all the sparkle. There we go. And I just thought that, you know, it's really beautiful. And then I've got my Smile Sentiment, and that is from It's Just Paper by Justin Hovey's Perfect Sunflower. And then I've just used my nesting dies, and then I've just added some Diamantes and some pearl essence on there, and I think that's just absolutely beautiful. My second card, I made this anniversary card, and for this one I've used the Script Textured A5 stamp set and also the Vintage Stencil. So you can see I've used my textured paste to do the stenciling on here. I've got the script stamped that I've embossed with gold embossing powder, and I've run it through all the center there, so you can see it just peeking out here. I've done some tearing with my cardstock. Then I've got my oval dies in the center with my sentiment, and then I made some flowers out of vellum and just finished them off with a bow and some pearls. So like I said, I've used the Script Textured Stamp Set, the Vintage Stencil, Creative Craft Products, the Filigree Border Nesting Dies, the Ovals Nesting Dies, the Special Occasion A5 Stamp Set, and then the Simply Made Craft Small Twist and Pop for the flowers. Then we have our next card, and this one I think has to be my favourite. And as you can see, I've done my background using every single stamp out of the Script Textures A5 stamp set, and then I've also die cut my butterflies and stamped using this image here. And then I've just got my sentiment, some burlap, and then I've got these sprigs here, and I just love how that turned out. So again, the Script Textured Stamp Set, I've used Simply Made Crafts Portrait Diorama Woodland Scene for the sprigs here. the Creative Craft in the window for my happy birthday sentiment, surprise product, butterflies galore for my butterfly die cuts. So that is this. My final card, I made this masculine one here, and as you can see, I've actually embossed using the stencil, and I got this tip from our lovely Lou Collins, and it is using the graphic stencil, and I've used mirror cards, so hopefully you can see them. So I've done all 4 of those stencils, and I've used the stamp from this one here to just decorate the edge of that card there, and then I've used my Mate a Surprise Big Words die set and the Creative Craft Mix and Match Reverse Scallop Nestables die set to decorate for my sentiments and also the card layers of that, and I think that's really cool. I love it. So there we go, guys. That is the new collection from the Frugal Crafter palette of possibilities, and I hope that you enjoyed looking at my card samples and also the new collection, and I will link them down below if you want to go and take a closer look at this collection. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give me a big thumbs up. Please continue to support my channel by hitting that subscribe button. Till next time, guys, take care. Bye.